Ho ho buddies, once upon online games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing yet another killing game. And last time we got to a good ending, quote unquote. We had a ending where Bellissimo martyred herself, and then Cecilia and Oriana could escape. And we had two other endings where we killed either Cecilia or Oriana. And now I think I've got another way to finish this game. So I went back and had a little look at this little bit that happened right at the end before we had the choice. And I think, if I'm right, we can cause it to do the same thing that happened at the beginning, where it had our countdown. And I think once we get that to happen, we simply don't do anything. So let's do that. So first of all, we proceed. We can skip this, we saw this already. Okay, so we just go to kill Cecilia, for example. Say kill. CC. We can skip this. Don't kill. I can't. But then what should I do? And then now it's going to be red. Okay, now it's red like it was at the beginning. So I think now we can just wait for this countdown to start. Because originally this wasn't here. Hopefully it's going to give us a countdown. Yes, okay, so we just let this timer run out. Fingers crossed. Oh? I can't do it. But there's no other option, right? Maybe if I think about it from another angle. If I ignore all the options in front of me. Then what could I do? What else could we do to get the door to open? Think, the Trumaness. The Trumaness. Think back to everything you saw. There was so much new information. All at once, too. Filter out the chaotic emotions. The insanity of it all. Oh? Wait. Why is this coming to mind? What is it? It's hardly an argument. Barely even a clue. But it's the only lead I have left. Ria. CC. Bellissimo. You two are hiding something from me. What do you mean? Why would we need to hide anything from... CC. You've said before that the occult club visited the house to confirm an urban legend. Yeah. And Ria. You said that there were exactly 3 members in the club. You, Cecilia, and Carol Maria. Yes, but Carol Maria didn't come with us, so... That's a lie. What are you talking about? Carol Maria came to this house with you two, that's a fact. Ria, you don't like CC, and you don't like the occult. It's not exactly difficult to deduce. The only reason you joined the club was because Carol Maria did. There's no way you'd be here right now if it wasn't for your best friend dragging you along. That's... not... Sorry, but does any of this matter? Are you suggesting we find and kill Carol Maria or something? I don't know if I would go that far, but the fact that she's kept herself hidden this whole time is very suspicious. Are you suggesting that Cal Maria might be the true mastermind behind the killing game. Yes. You. Ria. Tell me the truth. There's nothing to tell. Cal Maria isn't here. And even if she was, she's not a murderous maniac. You dare accuse her of such heinous crimes. I'll Tell me the truth. Why? Why are you two trying to make me decide? What is going on? Why are you doing this? These are your lives on the line here. I don't want to let either of you die. Don't make me decide. Please. Ria, I think it's time for a new plan. Huh? A new plan? It's something I realised after checking something in the attic. Oh, but first, what are you two talking about? Oh. What happened? Oh, look, Bellissimo's starting to wake up. Are we at the bottom of some stairs? Yes. In the basement. Hi, Bellissimo. Are you feeling okay? Any dizziness? Cece, what happened? What's wrong with my voice? Wait, my body. Oh, yeah. See, about that. You're possessing the zombie's body right now. Oh. Huh. Possessing? What's that supposed to... Why am I tied to this chair? Is this... Did you? It really worked. Bellissimo's controlling his dead body. Ria, what's going on? Please, you have to tell me. How is this happening? Why are you two doing this? Actually, before we get into that, let me check on what you know already, Bellissimo. Huh? What I know? First of all, you know that you're already dead, right? How did you know that? I didn't... It's a bit of a complicated story, but... Okay, let's start from the beginning. Oh, actually, it'd be better to hear it from her. Her? And then I saw it. The craziest, most unbelievable sight. A new figure emerged from the library door, and now standing in front of me. Oh, it was me. Was me. Bellissimo? Bellissimo was your name, right? Who are you? Who are you? My name is Carol Maria, but you can call me Karma for short. Karma? Yeah, it's a nickname Cece came up with. Cool, right? But I was... You lost all your memories, so you thought you were me, right? But the truth is, you're a spirit that was possessing my body this entire time. A spirit? At that moment, it all started to make sense. How I remember my own death, my true name. How my own face and body never felt right to me. How it always felt strange when I would be stabbed to death. And also, Blah, 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 blah. It was you. You were the voice screaming in my head. You were the one forcing me. Forcing us to go back in time. Restarting the killing game over and over. That's... Bellissimo, please, just hear us out. Ria. Once you know the whole truth, everything will make sense. Karma. It feels like years ago now. It all started when the three of us, me, Cece and Ria, we travelled all the way out here to check out the legend of the Black Magic Mansion. But as soon as we opened the door, I blacked out, and when I came to... The three of us were in the foyer of this house, with that horrible red writing on the front door. Of course, we tried to ignore it at first. After all, the three of us are friends. There's no way we could turn against each other. We focused on trying to look for a way out, or at least some answers, as to why we were trapped here. But then... I can't remember who died first anymore. Either Cece or Ria suddenly snapped, and the other one was murdered. It was like the worst possible nightmare. And I honestly thought that's what it was, because the very next moment, I woke up. I woke up in the foyer again. Cece and Ray were both alive and didn't remember what happened. My own memories faded away quickly, so I thought it really was just a gross dream. I decided to forget about it, and we tried looking for a way out all over again. And then it happened again. Someone died. I screamed in despair, and then... I woke up in the foyer again. This sequence kept going over and over until finally I realised what was going on. I was beginning to remember things that happened before time would... I was beginning to remember things that happened before time would rewind. Just like you, I always figured out that the culprit was in the basement. But whenever we were able to confront him, he would kill one of us, and then time would rewind yet again. There was no way out. I watched Cece and Ria die over and over. Out of desperation, I even tried killing myself to set them free. But time would rewind just before I could fade away. I have no control over my ability to rewind time. Probably because deep down I can't ever be okay with any of us dying. So it wouldn't stop. Why does she have that ability though? The killing game would restart, and no matter what I did, someone ends up dead. Even if I ask us all to do nothing, the culprit eventually comes and kills us. My memories were no longer fading. I started to remember everything. All the horrible details. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. The killing game repeated. What should have been a 20-hour killing game became days, weeks, months, years, maybe decades. The pain of dying. The pain of having your best friend die in front of you. The pain of watching your best friend become a murderer. Even the pain of killing your best friend with your own two hands. It was non-stop, endless. All I knew was pain, and no matter how much I struggled, I couldn't escape. I wanted to die. I wanted to fade away. I wanted to stop caring about my friends so I could leave them for dead. But no matter what attitude I had, it would always end the same. Time would flow back to the beginning. The beginning of yet another killing game. Until finally, right from the moment I woke up in the foyer once again, I broke. Ooh, wah, wah! Karma! What happened? Did you have a nightmare? I can't. I can't do this anymore. What are you talking about? We only just woke up. No. We've been here forever. There's no way out. Karma. I don't want to reset the clock. I'm done trying to get a happy ending. God. Satan. Anyone. Please just end this already. Have any of us die, or have all of us die, I don't care anymore. End this game. End it. Please. End it. End it, end it, end it, end it, end it, end it. End it, 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 end it. End it, 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 end it. Snap out of it. Karma. Get a grip already. Ria. You. This isn't you. You're the type to never give up, no matter how hard things get. But I want to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. Even if we all die, I just want this to finally end. Don't. Don't talk like that. Please. Just tell us what happened. But as I was weakly telling them about my time traveling for possibly the millionth time, that's when he appeared. You. Good evening. I understand you're having quite a bit of trouble with the writing on that door. Karma? Is that... a zombie? Guys, it's a real zombie! Why are you here? What are you up to? So it's true then. You come from the future. Oh, pardon my lack of etiquette. It's been quite some time since I've last spoken to guests. The blonde one appears to recognize me, but as for you other maidens, I hope you're not alarmed by my appearance. She loves it. Let's see. My name is hardly relevant these days. Please refer to me as the Professor. The Professor? Enough small talk. Answer me. Why are you up here? There's no need to be on guard. I do not intend to harm you for the duration of this conversation. I'm here right now to offer you a solution. A solution? You mean you'll let us leave? Unfortunately, that won't be possible. The solution is regarding your unwanted time-traveling ability. My apologies for eavesdropping on your private conversation. You're weirdly polite for an evil zombie mastermind. What's the solution? It's, this object here. There it is. That's the thing that was on my wrist. A bracelet? No, isn't that a wrist shackle? Simply put this on and your body will be possessed by a spirit pulled from hell. My body will... Wait, a spirit? What? And we're expected to believe that? I assure you, it's no joke nor exaggeration. If I understand your dilemma correctly, any conclusion of the killing game triggers your power to restart it, regardless of your own will, yes? But that should not come as a surprise. It's only a human desire for your friend's safety and fear for your own life. It's your time-traveling ability. If your time-traveling ability does indeed extend from your unyielding spirit, then why not cut it at the source? By allowing the spirit to possess your body, your own consciousness will fall into a deep slumber. In other words, I love you. The spirit will take your place in the killing game, and you will be blind to its ultimate outcome. That's... Karma. You're not thinking of... As I unfortunately cannot spare all of your lives, is this not an ideal proposition for both your sides? Our sides. I assure you that as being from hell, The spirit will most certainly make a decisive choice to end someone's life. And so long as your consciousness is in a deep, unknowing slumber, your curse should not activate. But it did activate. While I cannot say which of these three shall perish, the tragic loop you've been enduring will finally come to a definitive end. Karma. No matter how well spoken he is, you cannot trust a psychopath who insists on someone getting murdered. There has to be another way. We'll find it. Yeah, you're right, Ria. I'm sorry, Mr. Professor, but I have to decline your proposition. Huh? Wait, we're not doing it? Oh, but getting to meet a spirit from hell would have been so cool, though. Cecilia, be quiet. And you're certain that you'll not change your mind? Yes, I can't just escape responsibility like that and let some stranger kill my friends. But can we negotiate some more? Exactly why can't you spare our lives? Depending on what your goal is, maybe we can... Oh! Even if time will rewind, so be it. After saying rewind so often, it feels so weird in my mouth now. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Karma. Wait. Did that really just happen? No. No! This is our only option. I'm sure after a few more loops you'll change your mind. And it ended up exactly as he said. Even while remembering that conversation with the professor, I still made no progress finding out a way out. I looped through several more killing games. My heart continued to crumble even more. And eventually, I gave up. The professor appeared and I accepted his offer before he could even explain it. Wow, crazy. And the last thing I said to my friends before abandoning them was, no matter what the spirit decides, no matter who gets killed, be it one of you two or even me, accept the outcome. Accept it as the ending to this story. So, she then put the collar on the corpse. So, I'm the spirit that's been drawn from hell. I've been put on a corpse. So, who was the professor possessed by in that moment? Or maybe the professor was the mastermind, wasn't really dead, and has just been killed, and then the collar's been put on the professor. You know what happened next, don't you, Bellissimo? Even though you all left the final decision, even though you all left the final decision to me, nothing changed. Your ability to rewind time would still activate whenever someone died. And no matter how hard Cece and Ria tried to persuade me, pressure me, I refused to kill anyone. So now we're stuck at the same impasse. The last part is where you're wrong. Huh? Let me take over from here, Karma. Okay. Hiya. Bellissimo, do you remember when you jumped through the basement hatch and into the underground passage? Yeah. That hatch is a gate to hell. What? To summarise the important details, it's a place where the boundary between living and dead is very thin. Living people like us can't interact with it. But a spirit like you, well, you'd get burned to death because that's the process of the gate pulling you back to where you belong. So in other words, if we cast the shackle harbouring you into the fires of the gates from whence you came, it's effectively the same as killing you. And if you die like that, the condition of the front door will be met. And all three of you can escape. Bellissimo, we finally found a way for all of us to escape. But will it work? As someone who's already dead, won't you please show mercy for those who still have their whole lives ahead of them? I wish I didn't need to ask you to do this. From what Cece and Ria told me, you're actually a very kind soul who genuinely tried to protect us all. But now I need to ask you to make the ultimate sacrifice. Please set us free from this never-ending killing game. I'm begging you, Bellissimo. I'm sorry, but my true name is the True Man S. We found it. A solution that ends the killing game and lets everyone escape with their lives. As for me, I've already lived my life. Do I really have the right to deny them of theirs? Karma looks torn about this. We shared a body for so long that I can tell she doesn't want to do this. It might be best if I make my decision before I too become someone she rewinds time to rescue. As for Cece and Ria, I don't think I could bear to see them die again. I already couldn't make the choice to kill either of them before. I guess it's not a difficult decision to make. Truly, the final choice. Sacrifice yourself and save them. No other options, no? This is getting bigger behind it. Whoa! Don't sacrifice yourself? Whoa, it's a different option? That's funny. Should I save it here? Let's do a quick save. Don't sacrifice yourself. It makes sense. This is the ending I've been seeking. A way to save everyone. We finally found it. Don't sacrifice yourself. Karma's been through absolute agony. She doesn't deserve any more of this. She deserves to be set free. Come on, sacrifice yourself already. Don't do it. Why? I'm already dead. Why shouldn't I do it? They'll finally have a happy ending. It's the right thing to do. Okay, sacrifice yourself after all. Seriously, stop. What's going on? Who are you? Why are you trying to prolong this? This nightmare has been going on far too long already. There's something wrong here. Huh? Something's wrong. What does that mean? And why does it matter? Okay, it's nothing. Go ahead and sacrifice yourself. Think carefully about this. What is it? Ooh, I got chills. Wait. That's... Could it be? Bellissimo? Is something wrong? I think I figured it out. The reason why we can't let it end like this. What's going on? Why did Bellissimo suddenly go silent? Beats me. But I better tread carefully here. Otherwise, they'll think I'm trying to wheeze myself out of getting sacrificed. Deep breaths. Be ready for this. The True Man S. If you mess up your deductive reasoning here, it's game over for all of us. Oh, okay. Here. Okay. Earth to Bellissimo. If you don't mind waiting for a moment, I'd like us to discuss something before I give my answer. Discuss something? What is it? There's something I've realised just now. Something that the rest of you might not have realised yet. What's going on? Are you trying to get us to spare you or something? Just hear me out. It's strange that you all think that killing me will let you escape after all. The professor's death didn't open it. The door won't open without me. I'm already dead. The the professor's death didn't open it. Even though we found the professor, found this body dead in the bedroom upstairs. The front door didn't open for us, even though it's always opened without fail before. The professor. Oh yeah, I suppose that was kind of strange. But I mean, he was the mastermind, right? Maybe he was an exception to the rule. No. There's more to it. The reason why the professor's death didn't open the front door is simple. It was because he didn't actually die. He was dead from the start. Okay, hang on. That's fine. He was dead from the start. He was already dead from the start. Remember when we found this body in the basement? CC checked for a pulse and got nothing. In other words, the professor is already dead. That's why he can't die, like the front door requires. And that's why, as someone who's also dead, I also can't die in the way that'll open the door. You realised midway that your argument doesn't help us at all, didn't you? Also, did you forget that I just explained earlier, if we throw your shackle into the gate of hell, that will open the door? Crap, that could have gone better. Bellissimo, I'm sorry, but... While I was hoping you would voluntarily sacrifice yourself for our sakes, it's not a request you could refuse. I won't forget you, though. Please, rest in peace. No, wait, Boom. Fire ending. As my consciousness fell into an inescapable darkness, I bitterly lamented the failure in my deduction. For at that moment I realised it, by letting them leave like that. The three of them, and perhaps even the whole world, were doomed. Bad end. You lose. Okay, let's reload. Let me load. Oh, try again. Oh, cool. How nice of you. Bellissimo? Is something wrong? We can't let it end like this. So... the door won't open without me. I'm already dead. The door won't open without me. These two options seem similar. So this one, the door won't open without me. Never the front door opened. It was always while I was still alive. So maybe it's connected to me somehow. Like maybe it's only when I find someone's dead body, does it? Bellissimo, you said before that you find something sometimes find the front door open before finding someone's corpse. Ah. Also, your usage of the words maybe and somehow doesn't make it convincing that you truly figured something out. And you say that the door won't open without you, so you're trying to threaten us into sparing your life. No, that's not... Bellissimo, I'm sorry, but... Okay. We can try again. You know, it's good to look at all the options. That's what I'm doing. I'm not accidentally picking the wrong answer. I promise. Okay. So, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. Casting me into the gate is simply returning me to where I belong. There's no guarantee that that truly counts as a death. That'll open the door. That's only CC's theory. Bellissimo, is that really what you wanted to say? Huh? Even if you're right, it's not like we have any other options. It's at least worth trying. Unless you're just saying this to weasel yourself out of getting sent back to hell. That's not... Okay. So that didn't work either. Here. So... this one. Okay. He didn't actually die. He didn't die. Okay. He didn't actually die. He's not dead. That's the only explanation. He's not dead. Wow. Okay. You lost me, Bellissimo. You do know you're possessing his rotting corpse right now. I'm aware, but my point still stands. The Professor is not dead. Okay, then explain the corpse. Remember, we found a knife stuck into it earlier. Oh, okay. This body I'm currently in. It's a puppet he can control. It's a soulless shell, it's an artificial body, it's someone else's corpse, it's a puppet he can control. It's a puppet body that the Professor can control at will. Now's not the time for fantasies, Bellissimo. No. Remember the legend of the Black Magic Mansion? How people came to be controlled like puppets. The Professor's the dog. I repeat, now is not the time for fantasies, Bellissimo. Cece, what do you think? Couldn't this be the body of a victim of that legend? Cece, I guess it's possible. Maybe with voodoo magic of some kind. But what's your point with this line of reasoning? Are you saying you're the Professor controlling the puppet right now? No, of course not. I'm just saying that the Professor was never actually in this body and that's how he survived. Then where is he right now, Bellissimo? I don't know, probably outside of this house where we can't find him. You're not making any sense. And even if you were, what are you asking us to do? No, I know I'm getting closer to the answer. So what am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, try again. Try again. So we're gonna do this one. He didn't actually die. It's someone else's corpse. It's an artificial body. It's someone else's corpse? It doesn't belong to the Professor. This is a different man's body. After all, the way we found this body in the basement, and how it matches up with the man from the lounge photos. This body has to be the father, that of the father of the house. And your point is? I'm saying the Professor and the father of the house are two different people. In other words, we should be searching for the Professor right now, the mastermind behind this killing game. Bellissimo, all three of us can attest to your body being the Professor's. We all watched as he appeared in person to give Karma the shackle containing your soul. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Let me try another angle. How about... Hang on, let's do it again. I'm gonna get every dialogue tree, don't worry. Skippy, 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 skippy. Right. That one. He didn't die. So he did this. This. It's an artificial body. It's a life-size mobile doll designed to look like a rotting corpse. In other words, this is a decoy planted by the Professor to... Bellissimo, you officially lost us. There's no mistake that your current body is the very one that approached us at the beginning of the killing game. And he was definitely capable of regular human speech. But if you're still not convinced, I could stick my knife into your chest and try pulling out some organs. No, that won't be necessary. Furthermore, do you believe that that you could be talking to us right now if your body was indeed an inanimate object? I've heard of ghosts inhabiting objects, but never them being able to speak aloud while doing so. I thought she was supposed to be an occult skeptic. Okay, maybe this isn't a doll, but... Okay. I know the answer now. Okay. This is the one. That. This. This. It is indeed the Professor's body, but without his soul. His soul? Isn't that the same as being dead? No. His soul has left his body, but it's still technically alive and is somewhere in this house. This is officially getting ridiculous. We've been through way more ridiculous things than this, Ria. Fine. Then riddle me this. How does a soul move around freely while still being alive? With spirit channeling? By floating around, by getting killed, by inhabiting a host? I guess this one? He's in a host. Someone or something is carrying his soul around. A host? You sure you're not making this up? Have you forgotten already? How am I currently possessing this body right now? The wrist shackle. That's specific to you. How do you know the professor is doing something similar? You guys explained to me earlier that my soul is bound to a wrist shackle. But just now, I realized something. There are other artifacts like this one. Or there are multiple wrist shackles. This one, right? Yes. I have a lot of reasons to believe there's more than one of these wrist shackles. Don't you dare say it's because wrist shackles come in a pair. No. Thinking back now, I've seen something like that, something that looks just like a wrist shackle at least 2 times before. Ria. Remember Paro's collar? His collar? Yeah, of course. Exactly. It looked a lot like a wrist shackle, didn't it? And Cece, remember when you fought the professor while he was pretending to be a zombie? Huh? That's kind of a blur now. No worries, because I remember. There he is. He's got it there. On his left wrist, there was something like a metal shackle wrapped around it. Huh? You mean? Yes. I think just like me, the professor's soul is also bound to a wrist shackle. And all the times any of us saw Paro or the professor moving, well... they're the same person. They were moving because of his shackle, who was possessing them just like I was with Karma. Wait, which one was he, the dog or the corpse? He was both of them. But what? Isn't that impossible? No, it's possible after all. None of us have ever seen Paro and the zombie in the same place at the same time. Wait. But when we found Paro's body, it was missing. And then the professor's body in the bedroom. It was missing. There was nothing. No collar and no wrist shackle. Exactly. And there's only one explanation for that. Someone picked it up, dissolved away. It moved to a new host. Someone picked it up. Someone picked it up? Was it you? Someone took the professor's wrist shackle and that person still has it. Who's got it? This is it. This explains why something's been feeling so off for the past while. The Trumaness. Don't mess up here. The one who took the professor's wrist shackle was... Ooh, okay. So it could be Cecilia, it could be Ariana. Is it possible that Karma took it? Did Karma go to sleep? Right, let's save here. I feel like the twist is going to be that Karma took it. So let's save here. I'm going to say Karma took it. Karma, it was you. A lot of silence. I messed up. Karma couldn't possibly be the one. She was being possessed by me up until now. But, okay, fine. Okay. So, we say it's Oriana. Because Cecilia's knife was clean. Okay, load the save. Cecilia. No, Oriana. Ria. It was you. Bellissimo. You look like you regret what you just said. Did you not think your answer through? Okay. Okay, hang on. It's Cecilia. Why can't I get the answer right on any of these first time? Cece, it was you. You took the wrist shackle containing the professor's soul. Huh? Why would I do that? The reason you took the wrist shackle is you were forced to take it. You love occult stuff. You love the occult. Obviously, you wanted it as a... Wait, that's stupid. Come on, don't joke around now. No, the real reason. The reason you took the wrist shackle was... You were forced to take it. You didn't want to take it. It was forced upon you. Isn't that right, Professor? No, seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about. Bellissimo, what are you doing? Let me ask you just one question. And if you answer correctly, I'll back off. About 10 years ago, what did Serena kill? Who? Serena? Sorry, I guess it's been too long that I don't remember that name. Oh, yeah. Bellissimo, are you saying... It all makes sense now. Ever since we found Porro's body, you've been acting strange. We can't go back to that. We're so close to the truth once we find the true mastermind. But there was no such person in the basement now, was there? That's... Unless you want to claim that mindless rotten zombie is somehow the cunning mastermind behind all of this. But he might be exactly that. Maybe he's pretending to be mindless, or he lost his sanity just before he attacked. Either way, what do you propose we do then? It's not like we have any clue to where that zombie went. As you recall, we were given 20 hours. Time is running out. Cece, what are you doing? We're supposed to be a team now, right? Why are you trying to restart the killing game? Yes, that was a change. It was weird. You were so calm, so cold. You said Porro was killed somewhere else, then left in the hallway as a warning with a lot of confidence. Almost as though that was your plan. You wanted to use Porro's death to pressure me. That's kind of flimsy reasoning, Bellissimo. I found Porro's body first, so naturally I had the most time to think about what we could do next. No, that's only the first thing I noticed. Next, there was the time we found the body in the bedroom. No signal. Cecilia, how about you? Huh? What is it? Looks like you don't have any signal either. Yeah, I guess we'll have to try again later. Huh? What's wrong, Bellissimo? You're staring at me. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. You were weirdly confused and unexcited, almost as though You didn't recognize your own phone. Oh yeah, she couldn't access it, could she? Is that really such a weird thing to do? It's just a phone, right? Plus, without any signal, it's not useful for anything. What's with you all? Cecilia, you love your phone. You play all those games that require you to open them daily. Why didn't you try to play your porcupine game right away? What a thing to catch you out. I knew it. Finally, we have what you said just moments earlier. Blismo, do you remember when you jumped through the basement hatch and into the underground passage? Yeah. That hatch is a gate to hell. What? To summarise the important details, it's a place where the boundary between the living and dead is very thin. Living people like us can't interact with it, but a spirit like you, well, you'd get burned to death because that's what the process of the gate pulling you back to where you belong. So in other words, if we cast a shackle harbouring you into the gates, fires the gate from whence you came, it's effectively the same as killing you. And if you die like that, the condition to the front door would be met. And all three of us could escape. All the three of you can escape. How did she know that? How? How do you know that hatch is a gate to hell? How do you know my burning to death is equivalent to me returning to hell? How do you know that doing that will meet the condition of the front door? How do you know so much? You're really keen on making me into some kind of demon here. No, I'm not. Cece is... Cece is no demon. She thinks and acts really differently from average girls, but she's as human as any of them. She protects us from getting attacked. She watches over us and gives us emotional she gives us stuff, you know? Encouragement when we needed it. She wants all of us to escape safely. She would never try to restart the killing game the way you did, Professor. Gotcha. Heh. Cece? Karma, take a step back. I'm impressed, Bellissimo. I wonder if you worked as a detective while you were alive. So it's true then? Yes. It is as you summarised. There's no point in denying it anymore. You got your dead to rights. Oh, where's she going? Oh, she's got it there. Good evening. I'm the Professor, or more specifically the spirit of the Professor. Bound to a wrist shackle much like yourself, and currently overwriting the consciousness of this girl named Cecilia. This isn't an act, is it? Why are you in Cecilia's body? What's your plan right now? Okay, and I guess we're going to find out the extent of the Professor's plan next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of yet another killing game, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening, take care of yourselves, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.